This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the NC State Wolfpack. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Charlotte's offense to go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating.
Snags it, and there's running room. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Line gets set, first down. Looking to pass, it's Harrell. Got a man, it's Barnes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The 49ers are marching down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. And the 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 20. He's at the... He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, NC State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires quickly. Breaks into the open. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw it again. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Middleton. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. 3rd and 5. Defense in press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the first down.
Got his man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown, 49ers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This receiver is dangerous because
the extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So NC State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Takes it in. Touchdown, Niners.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The run inside. It's Scott. Picks up the first down. Gets it on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Motion from the wideout.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
He'll go to the sneak. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Finds him out of the backfield.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to pass. Floats it out in space. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Wants to keep it in the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Harold. Fires downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That's caught. It's Scott. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Quick, oh, he did, just keeps moving. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a crease. It's Middleton. Might have a chance. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the red zone, it's Middleton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
NC State quick to the line. To the air, it's Bailey. Got his man, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Throwing right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. The 49ers will kick it away first, and will start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're...
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With the draw, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Bringing the heat, and he never had a chance.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Running inside. It's Middleton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Harrell. Finds his big tight end. He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Might as well stick with him. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense might bring the house here. To the air on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, maybe some room here. Pulled down for the tackle.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Scott. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. On the option. Quick toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On the option. Now the toss. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense trying to take it back. He's loose on the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Down Charlotte. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, you get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Final few minutes of this game. 2 teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Final few minutes of this game, 2 teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Snags it, and he's open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. They send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Middleton. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Final few minutes of this game. 2 teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. The option look. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it and runs it again. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Pocket breaking down. got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And it's good! Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Finds his big tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock. Got to get these first downs. Use the...
Could be an alley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
To have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. It's complete. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Rushes on him. And down he goes. It's 3rd and 5. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch play.